Hey everybody, I'm Stephen Brooks and this is Dylan Davis from the State News. We're here on the field of legendary Notre Dame Stadium where Michigan State just suffered their first loss of the 2013 season by a score of 17-13. You know, it was a close game, it was physical, low scoring, a lot of defense, good defense being played as we expected. But one thing that I don't think anybody expected, Dylan, was Andrew Maxwell coming off the bench for Michigan State with a final drive with a chance to win it for the Spartans. Connor Cook, like I said, on the sideline, there were rumors that he was hurt. Maybe he had something going on with his arm. He cleared that up after the game and said that's not true. And so the coaching staff goes with Andrew Maxwell as sort of the closer in this scenario with a chance to win it. Are you surprised by that?
You know, I'm absolutely shocked that D'Antonio decided to go with Andrew Maxwell. It's the final drive. Your team is down by 4. You need to score a touchdown. And you got your guy, Connor Cook, that you've christened as the starting quarterback. And that's all well and good against Youngstown State. But you put your starting quarterback in at the end of the game to figure out he's going to be the guy to win the game. And, you know, I just don't understand the move kicking it back to Maxwell there. You know, otherwise a very sloppy affair by Michigan State. They had the same drop passes. You know, defense got kind of caught up with the penalties today, and that was a problem throughout the day. Darquez and Arden, Trey Waynes both got caught up with some defensive penalties. They were very questionable to say the least. But yeah, back to I just don't understand putting Maxwell on the field to win the game. That goes against putting Cook as your starting quarterback, and I just don't know if I'll ever understand that one.
As far as Michigan State's concerned, you get down in the red zone, you got to score touchdowns. And the fact of the matter is they did not turn the ball over, so we got to come up with turnovers. We had the one off the PI, I guess, but they didn't turn it over. Ran the ball effectively, had our opportunities in the red zone. We kicked a couple field goals and missed one, and you got to score touchdowns in those situations. So very proud of our football team. We played hard. We had an opportunity to win the football game. We left some questions on the field, obviously, but nevertheless, very proud of our football team. So we did what we had to do in terms of defensively. I felt, we play the ball the way we teach them to play the ball. That's how they play the ball. Beyond that, I'm not going to have any comments on that. That's for other people to comment on in private. I think we put him in there just to try and change the pace, and felt like he needed an opportunity, or should give him an opportunity. Tough situation to put him in at, but I felt like we were a little behind on some throws, and we just needed to mix it up and see what he could do. And obviously it didn't work out, but hindsight's 50, 100, whatever they say. I'm 20.
Stephen, with the Spartans facing a bye week here, with Iowa coming up in 2 weeks, what's the biggest takeaway from this game? What do they have to do to get a win to open up Big Ten play?
I think the biggest takeaway here is that the defense is legit. They came in with the #1 ranked national defense. I'm not sure how the stats will pan out after today, but Michigan State's defense definitely proved its worth on the field today, really shutting down Notre Dame. Their only attack, to be honest, was lobbing the ball up and hoping for pass interference calls, which, to their credit, works surprisingly well. Officiating aside, I think MSU's defense really came out and put on a show. And if I can cheat and take two, I'll question, whether Andrew Maxwell inserted himself back into this quarterback discussion that we thought was over. So they have another bye week, and then it's off to Iowa, and there's no more pickup games, no more exhibition, no more non-conference. It's all for real from now on. So we'll see. But anyway, until then, I'm Stephen Brooks. This is Dylan Davis from the State News, and keep checking statenews.com for all your football coverage.
No, it does not feel the same. Although, I don't know how it feels. You lose a close game, it's tough. But last year against Notre Dame, I felt like that we were completely outplayed. Defensively played pretty well, but we were completely outplayed. Couldn't move the ball. It sort of became a 14-3, 17-3, 20-3 type thing, and it got away from us. And I felt like this time we were right down to the end here, and I thought we competed and played through it. And I thought there was a lot of motion on our football field, on our sidelines, and I think we played to win. And I'll never apologize to play to win. That's what we try and do at all times, and I'm extremely proud of our football team. But at the end of the day, they do keep score, and so we got to deal with it. We just got to deal with it. That's part of growing up too, and it's part of trying to be mature about everything we do. So in the end, it'll help us. In the end, we'll find our way through all this, and I'm looking forward to playing Iowa in a couple weeks.